Howdy, 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 my beautiful Scorpio. How are you doing today, darling? My name is SimplyVelca, and today we're going to be getting into your weekly tarot reading for December 2022, Scorpio. See what's going to be happening, what's manifesting in your life this week, what's going on energetically, all right? So if you do enjoy this tarot reading, the best way to support me, Scorpio, is by just giving this video a like and subscribe. This is a small action. It's completely free to do, but it does help me out quite a bit. And just let me know how this tarot reading resonates with you. Remember as well, Scorpio, when it comes to taking in your tarot readings, darling, it's important for you to check out more than just your one zodiac sign. Check out your sun, moon, and your rising. Just like in astrology, your tarot readings on YouTube are no different, darling, when you're getting into the general tarot readings. All right, so let's just get into your tarot reading, Scorpio, see what's happening for you. First things first that I'm noticing here, Scorpio, is that I don't feel like this is like something that you're actively trying to do, Scorpio, but be expecting some type of justice happening, darling, in regards to some type of situation. Maybe someone has wronged you in the past. Maybe there's been something shady going on in like the work environments, maybe family. I know the holidays have been happening, so maybe there's just been some family drama or something in that manner there. Whatever it is, it hasn't been necessarily too pleasant, all right? And now I don't believe I even said what cards these are. This is the Devil, the Justice card, and the Ten of Swords here, Scorpio. And so let's see, where do I even want this? How you would be translating this here, Scorpio, right? Especially if this is in regards to a person, all right? Because when it comes to general tarot reading, Scorpio, you have to take in more than just the one energy here. With this Devil card, there's like a problem, whether this problem a human or whether this is like an internal problem, maybe an addiction, a bad habit or something, or just an overall obstacle that's been going on in your life here, right? That's the problem here with this Devil. It doesn't really matter what the details are in that regard there. Right, and then you have this Justice card coming in here. All right, this is that Libran energy, Scorpio. This is the energy that really represents like something has been going on that has been having an imbalance in your life, right? So whatever this Devil is, it's been really it's that sense of where you might have been recently asking yourself, Scorpio, it's just like, where is the karma with this situation, darling, right? What do I gotta do to make the scales balance back out into my favor here, right? You might even have been saying, just like, why are all the wrong people winning, right? And then with this Justice card, or with this Ten of Swords, rather, Scorpio, this is why I am pretty optimistic about this initial spread here, because it's like, well, yes, we acknowledge with that Devil's presence here, nothing has been really, it hasn't been lovely for you, right? But the Ten of Swords, tens in tarot, Scorpio, represent closures to cycles, the completion of something, essentially, right? Because you don't go any further than 10, right? There's no 11 of Swords. The Ten of Swords, especially in this illustration, Scorpio, this you will see is like the sun finally starting to come back up, Scorpio, after a long period of where it's just been a lot of struggle. All right, and so I would even be saying for you, Scorpio, perhaps like this has been just the year of just recovery. This has been maybe perhaps the year of where it's just like, each month there's just been another problem, another sword, another way that this Devil has manifested to bring complication into your life, right? And so let's delve deeper into this here. That, definitely there's some type of closure with it, but again, especially if it's in regards to people that we're talking about, Scorpio, something I also get as well, which is just intuitively, Scorpio, is that I feel like if you have been dealing with someone that maybe you've been worried about someone giving you like the evil eye, a hex or curse or anything like spiritually have been happening, I don't know, I get like this sense of where it's like, not for all of you, obviously, Scorpio, but it's this sneaking suspicion that I get where it's like, someone tried to go out of their way to sabotage you in your life, if this is not internal. So let's take a look a little bit deeper in regards to this, Scorpio, see how this progresses here. Yeah, we have the Five of Wands. This is on top of your Devil card, right? So really confirming just the complications that has been in your life. Also I want to be pointing out, if you pay attention to the illustrations of the Five of Wands, it's a bunch of people fighting for that one flame, right? So this is like your competition. Maybe you might not even know them, Scorpio, especially if you are in the public eye or in the work environment. Usually people are not very direct when they're just like, I don't like you, right? They're usually a little bit more conniving and sneaky about it, right? And this type of dynamic here, it's like, especially in regards to people, it could be the sense of jealousy wanting to slow you down because they see you as competition. Even in regards to family, maybe some certain people in your life hasn't enjoyed seeing you win, so they've been trying to go out of their way to complicate things. The beautiful thing about this here, Scorpio, is you have this Eight of Cups coming in here. You already are actively walking away, disengaging yourself from them. So this leads me to believe you already are very self-aware about what this devil has manifested in your life as. All right. And so I feel like you guys are already actively taking the positive moves towards, you know, leaving those complications, leaving those dramas. Right. You know, and it makes sense, right? You're wanting to start this new year, 2023, Scorpio, without all of those, you know, without having that devil's presence, because it's been too much for you to juggle. All right. You know, I feel like that's what you have really woken up to realize, Scorpio. It's almost this sense of where other people's problems you were making your own, or other people's problems they were trying to make it your problem, right? And so especially if this is in regards to people, it's like people who are jealous of you, Scorpio, you know, because they're insecure, whatever, like they make that problem your problem by like sabotaging or what have you here. And I feel like for you, you're just, it gives me very much so this sense of where it's like, Scorpio, for your end, you're just like, oh, we're a team, we can, you know, build up together, we can grow together, what have you. But unfortunately, people just want to see you as like competition. And so you're just like, you know what, I give up. It's like you're understanding, Scorpio, now, where it's like you can't force people to change, you can't force people to mature, which is just like a very valuable gift to learn, right? So moving on from that, though, Scorpio, right, let's see what positive things are manifesting in your life, see what messages Spirit has for you just overall. All right, let's see what's going on here. We have the Eight of Swords. Now this is inverted for you, Scorpio. All right, so the first positive thing that I see about to be happening for you is that I feel like you're going to start liking yourself a lot more. All right, and especially maybe perhaps what it is that you were walking away from with the Eight of Cups. You know, you're walking away from that devil situation that made it so you couldn't see yourself clearly in the mirror, right, Scorpio? And so I feel like you're really going to be going into this new year of 2023, Scorpio, and like no longer feeling so restricted due to your internal thoughts. You know, again, I feel like that devil in your ear, or maybe that devil again is just something going on internally for you, but it's been holding you back quite a bit, right? And so with that, in response, we have the Page of Swords and then the Ace of Wands coming in for you. All right. And so, Scorpio, a couple different messages that I get here with this. All right. In a social way, you would see the Page of Swords as someone keeping watch of you on your social media. You know, someone's not saying or speaking up about something that they really want to do. All right. And so I could see like a, you know, maybe like a 20% chance for you, Scorpio, where this is definitely in regards to as you're walking away from that toxic situation, from that devil, or you're just learning how to love yourself more and no longer allowing your personal sabotaging behaviors stop you from going where you want to go in life, right? In response, you're going to be, as you open up more to the world, people who have wanted to reach out to you in the past, Scorpio, are now going to start feeling more comfortable reaching out to you, speaking about their passions with that Ace of Wands. Now, on the more internal aspect of this message here, Scorpio, because I understand not everyone has that type of social life. I don't, where it'd be really relevant for me. And more of an internal aspect of how you would see this as, Scorpio, is that, you know, as you continue, I really do feel like for you, Scorpio, the Scorpios that are going to be extremely successful in whatever it is that you choose to do, Scorpio, in 2023, are the ones that are going to be able to truly master getting out of this Eight of Swords mindset, to where it's like the self-limiting beliefs and thoughts that you have about the world around you, as well as with yourself, right? And so as you continue really, you know, getting more comfortable with who you are, Scorpio, the things that you've always kept an eye on, right? Maybe you always had this idea of being like, you know, I always wanted to start like a new health regime, or I wanted to always do X, Y, and Z, whatever the case is for you, Scorpio. Let me know in the comments what it is. With that Page of Swords, it's like you always kept an eye on it, but you never had the time or the energy to do it, because as we talked about beforehand, you had all these other people's problems to be juggling with, right? With that Two of Pentacles. Where's this Two of Pentacles here, so I can show it to y'all again? Yeah, this Two of Pentacles here, right? So it's like, as you have all this free time, you're finally going to be able to follow into your passions more, all right? And especially, you know, when it comes to tarot readings, especially when it comes to general tarot readings, Scorpio, you kind of have to read in between the lines of like, if this message is being said, then that means there's something of more, like it means so much more than just like the surface level here. And so I kind of also want to be pushing you, Scorpio. Can I say it? I want to be really pushing you for you to start following more into your passions. If you consistently have been always saying, Scorpio, being like, oh, Velka, I want to, but I don't have the time, I don't have the energy. What are you juggling? My response would be, what are you juggling that is like, what burdens are you bearing that are not yours to truly bear, right? That would be my response to you. And so enough of all that, Scorpio. I feel like you get the point. Let's get into your oracle reading for today, and then I'll let you go. All right. So Scorpio, number 6 is your card, or is your number rather, for this week. So look up the number 6 in numerology, see what messages that it has for you. But also I was laughing because you look at the card itself, right? The electric eel spirit, bringing your ideas to life. Very relevant with what we were just talking about, Scorpio, with that page of swords, page of air, an ace of fire, ace of wands energy, right? So I literally was just talking about it. So it's kind of cool that we see that synchronicity there, right? So truly, I really want you to start putting more of a focus, Scorpio, on like these ideas, these passions that you've had that you just never had the time or the energy for, because again, you've been juggling with other people's stuff, right? And something I want to be pointing out with the eel spirit, you know, I feel like some of you guys, it's like you want to, like, you know, let's just say, for example, you want to put yourself out on social media, but you're worried about the judgment or what have you, right? The eel spirit, darling, the eel takes care of themselves, you know. The eel, there's certain types of eels that if they're bitten, you know, not all eels are electric, but if there's a certain type of eel that if they're bitten or someone tries to attack that eel, the electrical charge that they're able to produce, it can kill a person. You know, there's like a video I saw on TikTok that showed like an eel like messing up a crocodile that tried to bite it, right? And so it's like you're able to take care of yourself, Scorpio. You know, the message that I hear is like you're a lot tougher than what you think you are, all right? And then we have the first quarter moon in Scorpio, your moon, which is talking about releasing your blocks. All right, releasing your blocks around the ideas that you want to bring to life, Scorpio. So I say all this, darling, and hopefully this inspires you to do something. So that's the tarot reading that I have for you today. Hopefully something in here resonated, and I'll connect to you sometime in the near future. Let me know in the comments below, as of course, Scorpio, as well. It's like, what is this idea that spirit has really been trying to point out to you? All right, so bye, Scorpio.